If you're planning or considering going to the BSCAI Convention ISSA Trade Show this October, BSCAI is offering our listeners a special 30% registration discount. Simply go to the www.bscai.org registration page, look for the box that calls for the promo code, and enter SMD30. That's Sam Mary David 30, and get 30% off your registration fee. It's a great offer, and we want to thank BSCAI for their generosity. Welcome to Tripodcast, episode 233. It's Monday, August 13th, and Dick Ollek asks, what makes your company valuable? You know, when we're talking with prospects and customers, it's tempting to talk the same way our competitors do. Say we're better, we've been in business X number of years, and so on. Well, in this Tripodcast, Dick Ollek challenges you to take a look at what truly sets your company apart and how to use that effectively with prospects and customers. Let's listen in.
Let me ask you a very important question. What makes your company valuable? What are some of the points that make your company that makes your company the one that prospects should be choosing? Let me suggest to you that maybe you get your staff together and just start listing why should people buy from us? Do we have a one-of-a-kind training program that others are talking about the training program they have, but you're the only one that's really doing it? I find that a lot. Everybody says we have trained personnel, and yet they don't have a training center. They don't have a training area even. So maybe you have a training center that no one else has. You should be talking about that. What about industry-specific software, whether it's accounting software, whether it's inspections, quality control software? If you have that, that would be an excellent selling point to a prospective customer and to your current customers, I might add. But what about a customer call center? Do you have a customer call center in addition to or instead of the industry software that I spoke of? Do you have regularly scheduled meetings with your customers? I used to call them partnering meetings, where we had quarterly meetings that we could sit down with an agenda and discuss a whole myriad of things, from satisfaction with the billing process to safety to cleaning to things that they might want to add. This is not a quote bitch session, but rather a partnering meeting where we can help the customer and they can help us. Do you provide that kind of service? Do you bundle services where you can provide landscaping, snow removal, trash service, and all various and myriad services that they may need? That's another way, by the way, to really endear your customers to you. I had customers that we did that with, that we did their landscaping. We planted flowers at the CEO's box window that he had so that he could look at pretty flowers most of the time. But we did that. We did the entrance mat rental service for them, where they actually provided us an area for cleaning the mats. But we just, as you build that bundle of services, guess what? It makes it harder for them to be very discontent with you, or frankly take other proposals if you just missed one trash can or two. Or if you're only doing the cleaning, you miss a few trash cans, they begin to get a little aggravated. But here's the important thing. Are you espousing the virtues that you have in your advertising and in your proposals? Are you really taking the time to pinpoint why customers or prospects should buy from you, and why customers should continue to buy additional services from you? You see, being able to say to someone, we clean better, really isn't something that most prospects are interested in hearing today. The fact that you are in a prospect's office talking with them, that they have given you the time of day to make a presentation, tells you that they already assume that you know how to clean. We have got past that stage. See, when you're first growing your company, you want to let everybody know you know how to do the work. And as your company grows, you want to let people know, I know how to do the work, but here are the real reasons you should be buying from me. Here are the added benefits that I bring to the table that should make you want to purchase our services. You know, things like, we've been in business 30 years, that really doesn't get it. Are you in business 30 years, or have you been in business 1 year 29 times over? You know, we have trained personnel. Well, everybody says that, but how can you prove it? You know, we're better. I hear that all the time. We're better. Everybody says they're better. Really? You know, yeah, they do. So let me suggest that the key people in your organization and yourself hold a discussion and come up with maybe three key points that you can really talk about that make you different than your competition. Then sell the heck out of those key points. But make sure they're real points and that you can demonstrate them to a prospect and to your customers.
You've been listening to a Tripodcast, a short video and audio presentation about important topics in our industry. If you're a current subscriber to the Tripodcast, thank you. We appreciate it. If you're not yet a subscriber, please check it out. It's free and it's easy. Come to www.tripodcast.com, enter your email address on the right-hand column, and click subscribe. We'll send you out a new Tripodcast every Monday morning.